How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good morning. I'm in this here bathroom right here, taking advantage of the sinks for brushing my teeth. Not taking advantage of the mirror because that one scares me every time I look at it. Anyway, have you ever seen the movie My Cousin Vinny? If not, you should. You should stop this video right now and just watch the movie. It's an excellent movie. It's one of my favorites, probably of all time. And there's a situation in the movie which I can give away, is that where Vinny can't fall asleep because of multiple noises. So not only were we really close to the road, where you could hear all the cars, but also there was this brightest light of all lights shining upon my tent. We had a little bit of, what do we had? We had a little train sounds. We had a little bit of bird sounds. And then just before I wanted to go to sleep, we also had another hiker scream talking into his phone. Having a phone conversation. But that's not it. He also felt like he needed to have this person on speakerphone. So I had a similar situation the night before last night where a lady was scream talking on her phone. I didn't say anything to her because I kept hearing the word PCT, and I mean, it was another language. So I kept hearing the word PCT and I felt really bad. She probably was really excited talking about it. But with this guy, I got up. I was nice. I was really nice. I said, sir. I did say sir. Sir, I'm trying to sleep here. Can we do this a little bit differently? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I went back to my tent, but he was still talking, but now with a normal voice, not scream talking. I did put my earplugs in, but I do think that he did stop his phone conversation shortly after. So yeah, that was my night last night. So now I'm gonna make my coffee. I'm gonna probably be in my tent. There's a bench literally right next to my tent, but I don't like sitting out there. My butt gets cold. I like to be in my tent, have my cup of coffee, and then I'll be hiking 10 whole miles to Aqua Dulce and then do the same thing. Stay in the tent and wait for the tramline. Tent, bench, tent. The idyllic sound of cars. Also, I have a blister because my socks are filthy. And I'm moving on. Back on the PCT, y'all. What is this? A river crossing? Wow, River Crossin. See if I can do this without falling. I've never really been much into balance beaming. Balance beaming. Beam traversing. So just saw Team Rescue. And one of the subscribers asked about Team Rescue. So Team Rescue is a Dutch group. They were with us on the first 911 call that we had with the guy who had a foot injury, and then we dispersed all of our stuff and walked him to the rangers and stuff. But Team Rescue happens to always be around when there is some sort of medical thing. They were also part of the 2 helicopter rescues recently, and fun fact, one person in that is an actual doctor. So it's like, you know, if you don't believe in God, that's fine. You know, sometimes I get these comments, oh, you mentioned God, unsubscribe. Okay, bye, Felicia. But like, hello? Like, how is it that the doctor is always near the medical emergencies? I mean, on the one helicopter rescue, he had a dislocated shoulder, and she popped that thing right back for him. That is like, and he's, by the way, hiking again. The guy that got rescued by the helicopter, I think he went the next or the day after back to hiking. That's kind of pretty. It looks so floofy. Like a floofy bed of grass or whatever these things are. We have those a lot in Germany, and what I would do is this stuff. Ooh, we have a little bouquet. Boop, boop. You think those are rolling hills? They roll right over you. Also, if you are a bird person, the PCT highly recommend. I am not a bird person. In fact, their fluttering around my head freaks me out a little bit. Sometimes they like to attack me. I do like hawks. That's about it. But I see some really beautiful birds. I have like a blue belly, and I just now saw like a green, yellow belly. I don't know what the heck they are, but they're so cute from a distance. But if you like birds, the PCT's got it for you, including the night sounds. You know what I want to say. How you doing? I'll be walking right there. Boop. Oh my goodness. I think this is the tunnel I always see on YouTube. I don't know. One of the many tunnels. Ooh. Time to say goodbye. Not really. But it does seem like you're going to the light, right? I know it's just a tunnel, but those things are so cool when, like, cause it kind of like splits up the monotony. Also, that is the tunnel going under Highway 14, whatever, you know, however that resonates with people. Walking on a rock slab. Definitely didn't think that was gonna happen today. Look at that. That is so cool. That would be such a cool place to camp. Sure thing. It appears that I am not only on the Pacific Crest Trail, but I'm also on the Homestead Trail. And also, we're gonna get to some park that has a lot of rock formations. I guess when I didn't think of I was gonna walk on some rocks, I should have read the notes, because there's rocks everywhere. And my nemesis, birds. Look at that, look at that. How you can think, can you imagine something like that fluttering around your ears? That's just wrong. So yeah, the Homestead Trail. I mean, this kind of stuff is just like, wow. Like wow. Okay, I'm about to talk about some mental health stuff in a humorous way. Not my mental health, just like, you know, if the Appalachian Trail or the Pacific Crest Trail had a mental health illness, what would it be? So if that triggers you, fast forward, and I mean no offense, it's just funny to me. So the Appalachian Trail, if I were to give it a mental health illness, it would be being bipolar. The AT is bipolar. Why? Because she treats you really bad one time, and then suddenly she treats you nice. I always say to people that I hike with, the AT is like a toxic relationship that you can never get away from. You know, she just abuses you, like treats you so bad, like with all that hard terrain and all that rain and all that cold. And then just as you're done with the AT, just as you're like about to quit, she goes, but here, look, there's a flat trail. Oh, look, we got some nice weather too. That's bipolar. And then the PCT is schizophrenic, because there is all this crazy terrain, all this weather changing, but she don't care. She will do whatever she want to do. She don't even think like, oh, you're about to leave. You're about to leave. I'm gonna give you a little bit of snow on top of it. So I'm not sure that's really schizophrenic. If you have a different illness that would work for that kind of behavior, let me know. But I really think that's the mental health diseases that each of those trails are. What a nice rock. I was really excited to go through this town because it reminds me of Harper's Ferry, because it looks like I'm going right through town on this trail. So I'm excited. You think I can be faster? I can be faster. I can be faster. I can be faster. I can do it! The rustic mercantile. I feel like I'm in the little house of the prairie. It's definitely no hot springs. It's very limited. The mercantile is not even open yet. They've got that cowboy tavern, which I guess I'm gonna go to. There's a little general store. It just has like cookies, some ramen. Pretty simple. I'll probably be back for like some beverage there. Now I'm walking to the place. I'll be having my tent out. They do say that it has good resupply, so we'll see. Okay, well, I didn't film any of it, but I just got to the Serenity place, did my laundry. This is fresh. Did some showering, and now I'm walking to this cowboy thing because it looks like they are only open until 2 on Monday. So, but the good thing is the Mexican place is open tomorrow, and I'm gonna have some Mexican food with some margarita if they have any. The good thing about who I am is that I do not feel afraid to go eat by myself. Some people don't like to go to restaurants by themselves. Well, I'm doing it.
Yeah?
And then I moved up to the...
You serve his friends. Ah, yeah, you told us that. What part in the north?
Well, it's the center.
All right, we're all going to the Mexican restaurant. Woo-hoo!
Vond ik beter niet...
Say hi, Mama.
Hi, Mom. Oh, are they coming too?
Sometimes they have different opinions about something, but then they switch.
Hey, Brom. You've got a trail name.
Yeah,
What's your trail name?
fiancé.
Let me see. If you like Pride and Prejudice.